Activo Mejia.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs
Está
better in
conectando
night
Mejia.
games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. On the ground, right side. And Albies is retired.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Olson, an all-star a season ago, hitting third in the lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2012. And he takes a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Está frizando el internet.
Late on that fastball.
Se me quedó frizado el pitcher, pero lanzó. Pero duró un rato.
You keep on throwing the pitch.
Duró un rato para soltar la bola.
Two outs, base is empty. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. The line to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike two. And now the lefty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a pitch. Albies tosses to first. They get the out on Soto. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Big time power. And Judge spoils that one.
Entonces le va a hacer un lío. Tú verás que está frizando mucho. Está cuadrado todavía. Está cuadrado con el batazo. Aquí está cuadrado los vainas para pichar, pero vamos a ver. Aquí va a ser lanzamiento ya.
Swing and a pop-up.
Aquí voy a dar la bola.
Off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And there's a ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's
Medio a
down
medio.
on strikes.
Medio a medio
Three down, inning over.
a la mejor. Ya, pure, tú hablas con el presidente. Tú vas a pelear porque estás hablando con el presidente ahora.
Top of the second, and here's the veteran outfielder, Marcelo
Yo
Zuna.
espero.
Here comes a pitch. Swings through that one for strike one. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next pitch misses way outside. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. One up, one down. Here's Austin Riley.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but it turns out he made the right choice.
Wells makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Jorge Soler. Just missed.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, out to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Got it started a little too early, strike one. Late with the swing there.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Kicks and fires. Up the middle. All these. 1 up, 1 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Here's Stanton now. And there's a foul ball. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Good eye right there. That's inside. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 1 down, base is empty. That one close, ruled the ball. 3-2 now. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Here comes a 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
No la quieres pasar.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That's towards center.
Aunque picó.
Balls it in to end the inning. Top half of the third inning. So here's Murphy now. Rodon back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offered in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Rodon ready. Here comes. Popped up. Torres sizing this one up. Nabs it. And there's one down. Here's Orlando Arcia. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Out to short. Over to first. And that quickly 2 away. Michael Harris, the next to hit. That one almost got him. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Top of the third, no score.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. The wind of the pitch. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And that's a base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Alex Verdugo stands in now and watches strike 1. Riley makes the catch for the out. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Gleyber Torres.
That
is the third out of the inning.
Se había picado.
Back in Arlington, on to the 4th. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And he deals. That misses. And that is ball 1.
2023 was a special season for Ronald Acuna Jr., the unanimous MVP in the National League. After putting together the first ever 40-70 season in baseball history, safe to say he's going to be a special player for a long time.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And that's outside. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Albies, a former All-Star. 27 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
He was all
Tripletazo de
over that
película.
one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Grounded out his first time up. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swings through that one out in front that time. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Albies on third with 2 out. Outside. And it's 1-2. This to third. Throw on to Rizzo. And
fue la
that is
amenaza.
the inning.
Por lo menos hizo un win. Un triple, sí, por lo menos. Por lo menos hizo un triple.
Solo down. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm deliveries. Fouled off. He was late. Left-hand batter waits. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle and get it right where you want it.
Calls it in, and there's one away. Aaron Judge at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Judge comes up empty there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. Going to count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2. And another ball. The lefty fires. And there's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first with 1 gone. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The pitch. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Nicely done for the out.
Bárbaro. Te libraste esa vuelta.
We go to the top of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Rodon back to work. And a good fastball to start him off.
0-1's the count.
Strike 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Verdugo gets under it, and there's one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He's 0 for 1. To third, Chisholm. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Murphy takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That's in there. And the count even at 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
This is the zone, and he gets him to chase. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back at Globe Life Field, stepping in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Harris makes the catch. 1 down.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Ground ball left side. On to first, and they got him. And now the catcher comes up to him, Austin Wells. And he's already singled in this game. First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And another ball.
2-0.
Foul ball. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. Slice the other way and foul. The pitch.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Wells gathers, throws to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Inside, almost got him. And that's in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Not in time. He's safe.
Definitely used that speed tool of his right there. It
It
wasn't even close. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner takes off, and that one fouled off. Rodon sets and deals in the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Now the number 2 hitter, Ozzie Albies, 1 for 2. Rodon throws over.
Vamos, carajo.
They got him, and
Demasiado te moviste. Demasiado te moviste en esa primera ahí. En vez de quedarte en segundo, un hombre que se fue la bola para atrás ya. Estaba 6 ya.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Alex Verdugo.
Sí, que esa bola antes sea para allá.
Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. So the lineup flips over. Gleyber Torres stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's a high chopper. Sends it to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. And now it's one swung on.
Ay, otro horror que le dio a Mejia hoy. Bueno. Se hincó ese hombre y le dio para afuera. Van Soto. Bueno, pues darle el número a la casa.
It's Aaron Judge now. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo. Light tower power?
That's right. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Comes up empty. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Top of inning number 7.
Ahora este relevo haga el trabajo, porque ahorita cuando cambié el relevo porque me mataste. Me metí 2 carreras cuando cambié ayer ahorita.
Clay Holmes. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And here it comes. Outside low, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And another ball. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. The throw into second, and that's a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that.
Worked
himself into a good count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Volpe throws to first. And Olsen is set down. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. First pitch doesn't find the zone. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second. And that one goes straight to the backstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away. Righty to the plate. Fights it off. We'll see another.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Chopped on the ground. Chisholm. There for the out.
Mató la
Runner
vaina,
scores from
hombre.
third. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag.
Qué
and
vaina,
that'll do it.
compadre. Qué
Back in
vainilla,
Arlington,
compadre.
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Anthony Rizzo.
Quedó un rato frisado, pero ya están cambiando el pitcher ya. Ya estamos en el terreno.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late. Minter, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015.
Ah, no, que está llegando bien.
And the 0-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Acuna on the run. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And a pitch. Got it by him for the K. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Harris snags it for the second out. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Just off the outside edge. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's
Pegó
carried.
ya. Ay, 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 Mejia. Ay, Mejia. Otro dos jonrón. Lleva 2 jonrones en este juego.
2 outs, nobody on.
La pegó.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Fouled off
La
left
pegó el
side.
loco mío allá otra vez.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as
Tranquilo ahí,
quickly as
que me saque
possible.
uno.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Pulls
Ay,
out
Dios
one
mío.
foul.
Tiene que picar.
Volpe,
Sí,
the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted in the
Vamos,
air
que lo
down
voló.
the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Está bien, tranquilo ahí.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break.
Aguantarte el precio también de cambio de picheo, porque a mí me pasó así también.
New inning
Va a cambiar, yo
getting
no
started.
aguanto este
Now
hombre, ¿no? Es un disparate.
new pitcher for the Yankees, Luke Weaver.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Here's Sean Murphy. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
And he chases a high fastball there.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swing and a miss.
Pues de tu trabajo te pide porque el otro viene un lío.
Pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Righty delivers. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first. And next for New York, Juan Soto. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Just shy of the wall. Here comes Aaron Judge. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Acuna there. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. Olsen handles the chance. He takes it on his own. What a play. Inning over.
Sí, pero después hay que me agarrar.
All set to start
La bola que ha cogido para right field por esta
Here's the
línea.
center fielder, Michael Harris. The pitch. Off the mark there. 1-0.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Oh, Mejia está fuerte, ¿qué es lo que?
Kicks and deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Right-handed reliever. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Wouldn't chase that time. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that's in the dirt. Fouls one off. 2-2. The Braves down to their final strike. That's a little bit low.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
High.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't. Offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Jonathan Loisico on a pitch here.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And the right-hander deals. They're down to their final strike.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Mira cómo perdió Mejia. Todo mira, eso para allá. Señores, tú vas para el grupo. Mejia que lo mandaron para el grupo, otra pela.